Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another edition. I'm Mike, and if you're brand new to the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button so I can see you again next time. Or if you're coming back and you're not subscribed as of yet, well, why not? Why have you not pressed that red subscribe button? Please feel free to join me on this adventure where I talk about adventure days like today, or do movie reviews, or talk about Back to the Future, all sort of stuff. So I'd love to see you here once again. So today's video is slightly different because I'm talking about an adventure day that I got to experience about a week or a week and a half ago or so now. I got to take a day trip over to Manchester and I got to check out the Crystal Maze. So for anyone that's not really familiar with the Crystal Maze, it was a TV show here in the UK. I believe it is still on now, but it isn't on as often. And essentially it's where a bunch of contestants compete and they do all sorts of challenges throughout 4 different themed zones. And at the end they get to go in a big crystal dome where they compete to get so many gold tickets to win like a big grand prize. So overall it's a really entertaining TV show and I definitely highly recommend checking it out, or at least clips on YouTube if you get a chance. However, they decided to bring a live experience of that to Manchester and also London, so I've got to check out the Manchester one with my partner and a couple of friends. So what can you expect when you go into the Crystal Maze? Well, it's kind of like the TV show. It's set out into the 4 themed zones. You get to go in with teams of 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, and at least for COVID as well, a good thing is they're not going to put you with other people as well. The minimum booking is 4 people, so we went as a group of 4. We were worried that they might join us with other people to kind of make up the numbers, but they didn't, and you had to wear your mask throughout, so at least there's COVID procedures there handy, and there's hand sanitizer throughout. So I will give credit where it's due. Now, one kind of hesitation that I had actually going into this whole thing was I absolutely loved the TV show, and as a kid I always remember watching it pretty much every single day. So when I found out they were making a live experience, I was like, well, how are they going to kind of live up to the reputation of the actual Crystal Maze? So the great thing is, what I can tell you all straight away, is as soon as you enter that building, you get straight into the action. You get to meet your maze host, whoever that is. We had a guy called Trevor. You also get to kind of build this team environment. You get to choose a captain and a co-captain. So I would kind of recommend before you go in, choose a captain and co-captain ready, so you've already got that handy, and also choose a team name. So ours was called the Northside Serpent. So if you see us on the leaderboard, yeah, so as soon as you get to meet your maze host, you get to go around these zones. So whether you've got like Aztec, you know, the Future Zone, Medieval, etc., you get to go around these, and you get around 3 or 4 games per person, and there's certainly a couple of chances where you could do photo opportunities so you can buy the photos at the end, which is honestly a great idea because you get to kind of relive that experience that you've had with your friends or colleagues, or say like a stag do, hen do, whatever you decide to do, or whatever your kind of reason is to go. So what I will just say this, because I don't want to give too much spoilers for if you've never experienced a Crystal Maze, is I personally loved it. I personally want to go back straight away. I actually really enjoyed the experience. I felt as if I was, at times, in the actual TV show, because you get like a set amount of time to do the challenge. So for every crystal that you win, you get 5 seconds. The more crystals you have, the longer you have into the dome to collect the gold tickets. And that experience itself of being in the Crystal Dome was just surreal. I absolutely loved it. And what I would really say about this as well is they've got great COVID procedures for anyone that is kind of worried about that. They don't put you into groups with other people, so you won't get kind of mixed with anyone. If you've got a team of 4, it's probably a little bit better because you get to do more challenges, whereas if you have a team of 8, you might get to do like 1 or 2 goes, whereas I got to do like 3 or 4, which I really felt was beneficial. And for me, I actually loved that because I felt more involved into the whole kind of experience itself. And for anyone that's interested, out of a total of 15 crystals that we could have got, we managed to get 7, so we got 35 seconds inside the dome. And being honest with you, just winning the crystal when you've done a challenge is just so fulfilling and just such a big sense of achievement. I can't really explain that feeling. So what I also recommend as well, and I will leave a link to this down in the description, is a website called Picnic, where I managed to get 4 tickets to the Crystal Maze for the same experience, same time, everything like that. But it was a little bit discounted, so you can actually save a little bit of money if you want to do it. So I personally recommend the Crystal Maze Manchester. You're going to feel like you're in the TV show. You're going to have a great time. You're going to have a great bonding experience, whether it's with your friends, colleagues, team members. It's going to kind of break any ice if there's any kind of awkward tensions or any awkwardness if you've like never talked to that person or persons before. At the end, you can also buy crystals, and you can also buy the original kind of bomber jackets that they have in the Crystal Maze show. So overall, I really do recommend the Crystal Maze Manchester. So if I was to give this a score out of say 10, I'm probably going to give it about an 8 because this was just an overall great fun experience. It's available for everyone and you're honestly going to have such a blast doing this, and you're going to kind of relive the TV show, or if you've never even seen a TV show, I would still highly recommend this because it's a great day out. You can get involved in physical, mental, skill activities, and it's really going to kind of test your knowledge, but you've also got your teammates there to help you in the meantime. So the reason I give the 8 out of 10 score is there might be like a little minor 1 or 2 gripes that I had, but to be honest, they're nothing too much, and they're kind of a little bit spoiler into the experience itself, so I kind of don't want to mention that for any of you guys that haven't been or experienced the Crystal Maze. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you've been to the Crystal Maze yourself, whether it's been Manchester or London, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the experience, or if you're going to check this out, again, leave your comments. But in the meantime, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And until next time, this has been a Z Review, and I'll be Zing you later.